Hi, my name's Chip Ingram, author of Culture Shock. I'd like you to do something. I'd like you to think with me. And I'd like you to think with me about not just truth, but absolute truth. What do you believe is absolute truth? As a follower of Christ, do you believe the Bible is absolute truth? You know, in our day, we're bombarded with thoughts that, well, you love Jesus and devotionally, it really doesn't matter so much what you believe as long as Jesus is central and we care about Him. But it's Jesus who said, I'm the way, the truth, and the life. It's Jesus who said, you'll know the truth, and the truth will set you free. It's the scripture that says, as a man sows, so shall he reap. And so here's what I want you to get. We can emotionally want to love everyone. We can sort of be pushed by the waves of political correctness, but then we're pulled in this tension in our real relationships about what's true and what's not. What I see happening in the church today is sincere, genuine people that really love God, but don't have a clear picture of absolute truth and don't see the Bible as absolute truth. And then the impact is in their life. I actually have a very, very close friend. I mean, a great friend. And right now he's living with his girlfriend. And he's allowed his life and her life to get very deeply entwined. And now he's reading scripture, and basically he loves God. He shares his faith, he's generous with his money, and he's basically said, I believe everything God says except, he just looked at me and goes, it's just my one issue. And we're talking back and forth, and I said, look, don't you understand? There's consequences here. You need to honor her. God's truth isn't a prohibition, it's protection. And you know what? His mindset is not that he doesn't love God. It's not that he, quote, doesn't believe the Bible. But he's decided that he can look at the Bible through a lens and choose which parts are true and which aren't. I do that, you do that, we all do that to some degree. But to consciously believe that we can dissect Scripture and truth to our own ends, you know what it produces? It produces Christians that don't look like Christians or much like Jesus. And we wonder why there's not power. And we wonder why the world around us looks at us and says, I don't see a lot of difference. We have an opportunity in our day to think differently in order to live differently. Jesus said He is the truth. He says His word is the truth. He says we're transformed by the truth. Let me ask you, do you believe the Bible is really true? I mean, all of it.